Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? Or should I say good morning? It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the AM, and I'm down here in the studio filming, so we gotta be a little quiet because everyone is upstairs sleeping. But today is more of a first impressions than an unboxing because when our level 8 Jungle Urban Camo Backpack arrived, the box was pretty much destroyed from transit. So I did crack it open to make sure everything was okay, but it did come wrapped inside this nice little nifty Ziploc bag, which had no rips or tears in it. So the bag itself, it arrived just fine. But a little sidebar, I got this bag from China in 4 days. I got a Christmas card from Old Forge, which is about 2 towns north of me, about a week ago, and it is January 23rd right now. So USPS, you are terrible if I can get a package from China in 4 days and about a month to get a Christmas card. Moving on, we'll just take this bag out of its bag, set that aside, and as you can see, this is it's kind of shiny. It's a little more reflective than I thought it was going to be, but it's not bad. It's not like it's you're not going to shine this with light. It's not going to be uber reflective. But yeah, this is the second backpack I've taken a look at from Level 8. I also took a look at their Atlas backpack, which had the best laptop sleeve I think I've ever seen or ever used in a bag. So we're going to see if this has a laptop sleeve. I have not looked at it yet, so I don't know if it compares. We're going to take a look, but we'll work our way out from the outside in. All right, our buckles are, the glare is hitting it, but if you can see, they are a polished black. They're not silver, so I kind of like that. And okay, the female end, this is metal. It feels probably like a cast aluminum, but the male end is just a standard plastic buckle, so only half of the buckle is metal, but it does have these nice leather or faux leather. I don't know, I'll have to look up the specs. Keepers, so you don't have this tail dangling around, and it also has the accent coming around the bag is also this leather or faux leather. We also have a pig nose on the front, which is nice. If you don't know what the pig nose is for, it's actually a lashing point. This comes from like old mountaineering style backpacks. This just kind of lifts up, and you can feed something through. Like people tie like shoes, you can thread your shoelaces through there. You used to see them a lot on like old Jansport backpacks, but it really comes from like old mountaineering bags. Sometimes they're like a little diamond shape and they're just sewn on the bag. It's just a lashing point to externally put things on the bag. A lot of times, I'm gonna go ahead and guess with this bag, they probably just put it there as like an aesthetics because it was a good place to put some branding without just having a logo. It's a logo that's also useful. But we also have our straps that are adjustable. They don't have a ton of adjustment, but this bag is, I believe they say, about 20 liters, and just looking at it, it does look pretty small and narrow, but we're gonna get there. So staying with the outside of the bag, we have a grab handle here. So if you wanted to side handle, grab it if you're maybe on the train or something and you don't have enough room to keep it on your back, you can hold it on the side. And then we also have a pocket here. The zipper goes about 3/4 of the length of the bag, but the pocket does extend down. So the pocket covers the full length of the bag from seam to seam. Put my hand in there again, you can see my hand does go to the bottom, but the zipper only goes about 3/4. I'm not sure if I like that or I don't like that yet, because usually you don't put a lot in these like flat liner pockets. These are for like a notebook. If you have any kind of like folders or like documents that you don't want bent, that's the kind of stuff you put in here. Not having it zipped to the bottom could present a bit of a problem if you're trying to get a notebook or something in and out, but if you had anything that would kind of fall to the ground, the zipper not coming to the bottom would be great, because then everything's not going to spill out when you unzip the bag. Normally, I would totally be all about this 3/4 zipper that has a little bit of a catch-all at the bottom, but this kind of pocket, I'm not going to use it for much more then probably like a notebook or something. If I have a pen inside the notebook, if the pen falls loose, yeah, it's nice, my pen won't fall out, but all in all, I'd rather see the zipper come all the way to the bottom seam so I have full access inside and out of this bag. Moving on, our straps, they're padded, they're not super thick. I mean, you can see they're very, very flexible. But this being an about 20-liter bag, you're not going to carry a lot of weight in this bag, so you don't really have to worry about the straps being too padded. The foam inside, it doesn't, it's giving me a crunch. It doesn't feel very, very thick. It feels probably just like a reticulated foam that you'd use like in a seat cushion, to be honest. It doesn't feel super, super dense, like a medium thickness foam. Again, you're not going to be carrying a super heavy load in this bag because it is pretty narrow, but I mean, I would like to see the shoulder straps have a little bit more foam. But they do have a trolley handle, so if you are traveling with a roller bag, like any of the other level 8 roller bags, you can easy slide this over the trolley handle, and then you don't have to wear the backpack. You can just pull everything all at once. There are 2 little tabs on the back of the bag. That's just for something to hold on to when you're zipping or unzipping the bag. It just gives you something to grip onto because the zipper is a dual tab, so you can have it on either side. So having that little tab on either side gives you something to grab onto. And that's it for the outside of the bag. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the inside, and I'm going to go ahead and guess it's going to be really hard to see because this bag's probably black on the inside. So let's unzip the lid, and black. Right now we're looking at the front of the bag. There are 2 big liner pockets that go across the front. One is a little bit larger than the other. This one has a little Velcro pocket on the front of it. That would probably be good for small devices like maybe your cell phone. And then this side is a little bit longer because there is 2 pen or pencil slots and then 3 additional little liner pockets that get progressively shallower as you go down. And then across the back we have our laptop sleeve, which has the backing of the really, really nice laptop sleeve like the Atlas, but the front half isn't as thick. It is still thick, there's plenty of padding there to protect your device, but it's not the same. It's just a regular foam insert. And there is also one other, going to be very hard to see, one other pocket right in here. That would be really good. There is one other pocket right here on the left side of the bag. That's going to be for a water bottle. It's got an elastic band across the top, and it's like a satiny pocket, and that's probably going to be good for maybe a tall 32-ounce bottle. I don't think I'd fit much more than that in here because the bag itself is kind of slim. Now once I cracked the lid open and kind of played with it, the bag did expand a little bit bigger than I thought it was. It is, again, it's pretty slim though. It's a top-down loader, so I'm probably going to run into the similar problems like I ran into with the Vagabond Jet, and that being that all of the organization pockets are like right here. So when you're trying to get stuff in or out of the bottom of the bag, your bulk is going to be up at the top. So you're going to have to kind of get past all of that to get to the stuff that lays at the bottom. And you're going to want to carry your heavier, bulky items at the bottom of your bag, just because that's the proper way to pack a bag. If you put all your heavy stuff at the top, the bag is going to have a tendency to pull away from the body, making it very uncomfortable on your back and your shoulders, so all your heavy stuff's at the bottom. But if you need, say, your battery bank, and now you have all of your stuff kind of up top, you got to kind of get past it down to the bottom of the bag. I don't know if that's going to be the case with the Urban Jungle bag because it doesn't have the size pockets. The Jet had 2, one outside, one inside pocket, but they were larger pockets, so you can fit some bulkier items in there. And when you had both of them stuffed, that's where you kind of created a bottleneck for yourself. This doesn't seem like it's going to have that exact same problem, but I feel like I might run into a similar problem there. But overall, the quality of the bag, it seems good. I've not had any bad quality with any level 8 product I've had so far. I've had several of their offerings. The only thing I'm a little disappointed in really is these shoulder straps. I wish they used a little bit better foam in there, but the backing It's not an air mesh. I sweat a lot, so I always like an air mesh. But it does offer a little bit of padding. And so you're gonna have the padding probably from the laptop sleeve on the inside and then the regular back padding here. It feels like it's the same padding that's in the shoulders. So it's not super thick, but again, you're probably not going to be carrying a super heavy load in this bag. So we're gonna go ahead and toss the level 8 Jungle Urban Camo Backpack into our rotation. So we will be EDCing and testing this bag out shortly, so stay tuned for that. And if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.